I feel like players need room to grow. Players need room to make mistakes. Players need room. You don't want to take away a player's creativity. You get what I'm saying? So I understand the people that's like, oh, discipline, like in Malaysia Fuwalie's case, people feel like it's great for her to be on the bench. I actually feel like she'll learn more if she had more minutes, right? Like her being on the bench is almost like keeping a leash on her. You know what I mean? So I think players like that, they need more room. Let's use Kennedy Carter, right? And Kennedy Carter is probably the best example of this because last year, if you remember, she came off the bench and she was basically like a sixth woman for Chicago, and she played great in her role. Right. So this is kind of to your point, too. She played great in her role for her coach, who gave her limited minutes to try to keep her contained. Right. Well, she ended up being the best guard on the team. They had to start her. And that was the best thing Chicago could have did because now Chicago had an offense and somebody to build around. And she played well in the offense. I know the narrative on Kennedy Carter is that she's not a team player, but she played team ball last year. I seen it. I watched it. So when you have players like that could create their own shot, like a Kyomi Mcmiller, she just need a coach. You got to realize, and this might be history. This might be I might be teaching some people with this, or I might be helping some people remember with this. But if we remember AI and we remember Coach Brown, AI and Coach Brown had to meet each other in the middle. AI didn't humble himself all the way and just play Coach Brown's system. And Coach Brown didn't humble himself all the way and just give AI the rings. They had to meet each other in the middle like men and figure out how can I coach you and how can I play for you. And they figured that out, and AI had an MVP season. You get what I'm saying? So when you take a player like Kyomi Mcmiller, when you take a player like Hildalgo, and you take players like Fuwalie, they just need coaches that's going to meet them in the middle. Hey, I'm going to allow you to make mistakes, but I'm also going to coach you. You get what I'm saying? I'm going to help you get better because I want you to be the best version of yourself, especially when you go to the W, because you can't, in somebody like Kyomi Mcmiller's case, you can't be out there on a team playing 101 ball, especially when you go to the W. You got to learn how to do what you do in a 5-on-5 in a team basis. You get what I'm saying? So yes, to answer your question, accountability got to be placed on these coaches to coach these players. But coaching these players don't mean I'm going to limit you. You know what I mean? I'm going to take away your creativity.